Hey friends, TikTok trends. They're weird. NPC TikTok is just the latest thing to make no sense at all. Now, I've avoided this world for quite some time because it felt very old man yells at cloud for me, but sometimes some TikTok thing can be so dumb, so cringe, and so dangerous that it actually warrants calling out.
I am Cornholio.
Welcome back, friends. I'm YoBGS, an NPC. That's a word that doesn't mean what TikTok thinks it means. Now, you may not be an elite gamer like me, but it stands for non-player character. Basically, characters that repeat the same phrase and they have the same uninterested reaction no matter what you do. So this...
What am I perched beneath this tree? A fox?
Well, this just ain't it. Now, I guess it's a thing to go out in public and scream nonsense and just decide to call it a prank, but that feels like literally the worst possible idea ever. People are more on guard than ever these days, and this garbage is getting likes, so more people are doing it. It must be from folks who've never taken public transportation before, because everyone who has knows you put your head down, you gut out the ride, and you don't say anything until you get where you're going. Look, I would sooner be in the bathroom and have the dude in the stall next to me blathering on about his wife and kids than be around this jackass in public.
Why would you do that to my mother? What is wrong with you? You don't just slap rears like that without consent, you bugger.
Not to mention in these videos, the dude always sounds like the, you remember the berries and cream guy?
Berries and cream, oh, little lad who loves berries and cream.
And I just can't. Hear me out, my relatively sane, sort of well-adjusted friends. Say you did this. Say you were a complete in public. Would you have the deficiency of common sense to make this same video 78 times? I counted 78 of this same kind of video on this dude's channel, and at that point, I just kind of gave up faith in humanity.
Oh! Run like Mo Farah or fight like Mike Tyson. Men have no chance when the animals want to bite them.
So, it's 2022. Even if you are a peripherally successful TikToker, people open carry now, and they seem like they want to use it. So you really are gonna go start screaming nonsense in public and try and push that button? Like, this isn't even a statement on, politics or gun rights or anything. I'm just saying that in these moments, things happen so fast, and when a random person runs up to you, starts screaming gibberish, daring someone to prove that they're not an NPC, what happens when they do? And what if I told you these aren't even the dumbest of the TikTok, so-called NPC pranks?
Don't wanna get copyright, don't wanna get copyright. Generic background, but he is still firing at people. Don't wanna get copyright.
Not so fun fact, friends. Did you know that there have been more mass shootings in the US this year than there have been episodes of South Park in total? Why that comparison? I don't know. But it makes as much sense as sticking a Nerf gun out the window and literally shooting it at people as a prank. You're not the main character. You're just an Let's get that straight. That said, friends, if you want to be a main character, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, let me know that you're the main character, and that'll actually help YouTube maybe show this video to some people. Another thing I don't get about these is the premise is fundamentally flawed. Think about it. If everyone is an NPC, so nobody's gonna react to what you do, then nobody would care about you being a psychopath, and the video wouldn't be funny.
Spoiler alert, it still isn't.
If they aren't NPCs, then the video completely falls apart. Case in point, take this dude.
Looking for a quest, this is true. Do you have any tasks for me to do?
Paw Patrol print material.
Alright. It has to be Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
What, is that Paw Patrol above it?
That's
That's probably gonna be the only one you find.
Oh, this may be the greatest prank in the history of TikTok. I mean, how can I hate on this? This guy thought he was gonna walk up to a Karen, get yelled at, and get some legendary footage, but realistically, the two of them have just become a team. Like, I feel like 5 years from now, we're gonna find out that those two are still together and they're driving around solving mysteries. Was there, any evidence at the scene?
Only this shred of rubble-themed fabric. Rubble always was my little one's favorite.
Well, I do have to say, worse than the pranks that don't pan out are the ones that use the words but completely miss the point altogether.
Just seen a real-life NPC.
No. Bad. Wrong. You could call this guy a lot of things, but NPC is none of them. You know how in Skyrim or Fallout or games like that, you can customize your character like down to the outfit and different gear will give you different stats? Well, the man's got the arm and the leg sleeves. That's clearly power armor. The backpack, I mean, do you have a better place to carry a whole inventory's worth of stuff? Not to mention the killer hair, the jewelry, that's not an NPC. That's freaking Link. You do not call him out. You should be getting his autograph. And I wish this was the only time that somebody got the trend wrong. You know, like with every trend that comes through, one person has the spirit, but the wrong execution. Unfortunately, there's some people out there that are straight up mean-spirited about this.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Have brain surgery at the age of 6.
In this one, I've determined if anyone at this school is the NPC, it's actually the TikToker in question. Think about it. He's walking up to people, asking them the same questions, and barely reacting to the answers. He arguably interviewed two of the most interesting kids in his class. Brain surgery at 6? That is some main character right there. And then the dude at the end, who somebody asked to put a toe in it.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
This one wanted me to stick her toe in it.
Put it where? Is that legal? Probably. I'm not a relationshipologist. It doesn't sound sanitary. I know that for sure. I mean, after he dropped that bombshell, then the dude gets grabbed by, I assume, the lead singer of Toady and the Pussycats, Tolene. Please don't take her feet.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, at this point, it's like my moment of gratitude for the video because I'm so thankful that I'm not in high school anymore. Because I don't know what I would do if I ran up on this guy.
All my diamonds stay white again. All my pockets stay light again. This kid gonna get in a fight again. Avoiding the copyright it out.
If your life is so boring that you're trying to lick your classmates, you may be the NPC. Not even the NPC, like you may be the villain. Just pointing that out. And he looked at you. So like clearly he's not frozen in time. Not to mention, maybe keep your germs to yourself. Here's the problem. Most of these videos just involve being a dick to someone in some form or fashion. But what if we flip the script?
Hello? Can I touch you? Can I touch you?
I know, you're probably thinking, well, so what, yo? That's just some dingus yelling at someone in public. But that is where you are dead wrong. The actual TikToker, my friends, is not the cameraman, it's this guy. I'm actually debating making an entire video on this dude because his entire page are these weird pranks that aren't pranks because he is somehow the victim every time. Like, if his goal is to be original, kudos, because I don't think anyone's doing pranks where they are the victim of all their pranks, but the goal may want to be to, you know, make sense. All of these people that we've looked at have completely futzed this trend up, but is anyone doing it right? Well, I'm glad I asked, because I think this was the video that actually started the NPC trend, and honestly, I think it kind of rules. See, this is beautiful, perfect. Everything about it, from like her changing angle, running one way and then changing to run another, only having a few unique frames of animation, repeating the same dialogue. This is an NPC. And that being said, I may stand her in concept, but you know there's going to be a mission if she were actually in the game where you have to escort her through like one of the hardest missions, and you know her main talent is going to be running face first into random encounters and like boss mobs until you just want to leave her behind. Like, forget the escort mission. I'm going to go do the rest of the game at this point. All right, friends, that is going to do it for this video. I don't know. I got to a point in this channel's lore where I wanted to use my videos to show you funny stuff, weird stuff, stuff that makes me mad. If you've seen anything that you can't stand, leave a comment or you can DM me, you know, I'll check it out. If you like this kind of video, please let me know, because this is new for me in this channel, so YouTube is a little confused about what to do with these. Subs and comments help that out so much. I appreciate it more than you know, and thank you so much to all my main characters out there. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.